What is good, y'all? It's Pod.cannion, and I'm back with another reaction video. This is one from. I'm trying to see what this
Hey
guy's
man,
name
we're
is.
going grocery shopping. Oh, this.
I think like Ninye. Ninye. I probably spelled that. I probably pronounced that wrong, but the 8 phases of a mushroom trip. Now, the reason I clicked on this one is because kind of like not like weed, because weed's definitely getting legalized a lot faster, but I've noticed that shrooms are illegal in like 3 states now. So that's kind of interesting. I've only done it once, and I was kind of smoking the whole time, so I don't think I got the full experience, but I definitely was feeling it. But we're gonna see what are the 8 phases of a mushroom trip with like mushrooms by itself. Knowing Ninye, he probably smoked a blunt while on shrooms too, but we'll see. Before that, subscribe, all that. I appreciate it. Y'all are goated. Let's get into the video.
Grammarly is a digital writing assistant that caters to all types of individuals, whether you're trying to sound professional in an important email or
mushrooms have a way of digging.
See how I was struggling for like 10 seconds? We're gonna like that didn't happen. Thank y'all for still being here.
Mushrooms have a way of digging into your subconscious and pulling out something you didn't know was in you. There's many phases one passes through during a mushroom trip. With imminent legalization, the people want to know
Imminent
I've
legalization.
ripped mush a good handful of times myself, so I feel truly the most qualified to teach you the 8 phases of a mushroom.
It's educational. Let's see.
Eating
Phase
the mushroom
1.
itself is like a rite of
Salt.
passage into the
Salt.
trip.
Add
You have to
some
get
salt.
through the dry crunchiness and probably gagging a few times before you get the little guy down your body.
Salt.
There are techniques made to make it less
Is
gross,
that
but I've
peanut
embraced
butter?
the misery as part of the experience, and you should too. I
Nah.
like to create a dramatic
Salt, I felt
aroma
like I was
around
eating
this
fries.
phase, and I think about how I won't be coming out of this the same man. You'll probably get pretty
That's what I
queasy and
heard,
sick
too.
in your belly after 15 minutes. Have to sit down, and this anticipation will build in your head.
I felt like that for like
truly prepared
an hour.
to come. When the
The
effects
come
of
up.
mushrooms first start to settle in, I always have to ask myself, wait a minute, did I take too much of this? And that's kind of a freaky thought. The queasiness in your stomach seems to get a little more noticeable, and the world starts to feel different. You're slowly going up the roller coaster right before the drop, hearing the click of the gears. This is usually not the greatest part of the process, but I think that's just because your stomach doesn't like what it's being fed all the time.
Yeah.
Just know what comes next is better than this.
Phase 3, the visuals.
And at
Yep.
this point, the world around you starts to
I had like 2 trippy red posters. I just looked at them for like 15 minutes, noticing the different stuff move.
change. Everything feels good, and the fact that you went through that slightly uncomfortable come-up phase makes it all the more rewarding. Did I take too much? Thoughts turn into, I don't know how I was afraid of this. I honestly could have taken more of this stuff. Thoughts. If you focus
That is
all
kind
your
of facts.
attention on one
That is
point,
kind of
you can
facts.
see it starts to
Start
slightly
to
move. And if you took
look
enough
at a
things,
trippy
you
red
start to
poster.
teleport. I remember one time when I was in this phase, I was watching a cat walk around.
I only took a G though, so I didn't get like the crazy like full on ride. I think because I know some people who the first time they took an eighth, and yeah,
But the
tripping.
cat kept being one place and then the next in an instant. Common objects
So like
start
I
to
didn't.
feel more significant. That cat I was watching, that's God now. Because I say he is, and he's just so cute. Doesn't he deserve to be
Oh,
done? At some point, you'll
the
have to go to
mirror.
the bathroom. You walk in.
Did
do
I
your
look in the
business, and
mirror?
When you turn around, you see yourself in the mirror. When this moment happens, you find yourself at the fork of a branching storyline, and you've got to choose the correct dialogue options to get towards the good ending or the bad ending. You stare at your face, but you don't look the same. This is either scary, which leads to bad ending, or funny, which leads to good ending. The environment
I did not
and
look in the
people
mirror
you're
too
around
much.
make the difference here, so you better have chosen wisely, little one. Either way, you'll most likely get into some kind of deep thought about yourself and what you even are. Remember how before
thought
everything
phase.
started to feel significant? Now it's the opposite of that. The relations you make with the things break apart and you see things for merely what they are. just objects. Think about a couch.
Yeah.
It's comfy, you sit on it, you have good relations to this thing your mind has created through all of the positive experiences you've had with couches in the past. But now, those are gone. You see
Really?
the couch as merely an object with a shape and nothing more. You start to see
Okay.
yourself this way too. You see the true meaningless reality of yourself
See,
as all the ideas
I was
of
smoking the
who
blunts,
and what
so-
you are break down, and all that's left is a monkey that will live and die.
Not necessarily. Like, cause I was up all day, all night. I mean, all night when I did it, and all we did was we rolled a blunt every hour, and we watched numerous Young Thug videos. So like, maybe the Young Thug videos had a little bit more effects than actually were there, but I don't know. I think it's because I was weed high as well that I ain't start thinking of stuff like, oh, I'm unsend. Now that I'm looking back at it, I did kind of have those thoughts, but when I thought about like stories of other people's mushroom stories, I was thinking, this is not that bad compared to what I've heard. So I'm chilling. That's definitely what I thought.
This is a pretty mind-destroying thing to happen at first, but working through it will lead to one of the greatest revelations of your life. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You've gotten pretty deep into your mind and are probably trying to scrape around for some kind of meaning you can find, but there's nothing.
I'm
then you come
chilling.
to realize, hey, there's nothing. Once you realize all of this thought is as meaningless as you are, you're forced into the present.
I'm gonna do
and
something
realize
after
that
this step.
Experiencing now is pretty fun, and there's no real reason to think about this any further because it just gives you needless pain.
Yep.
With this knowledge you
Yep.
just experienced, you learn to mute the nonsense and focus on good things that are fun and make you happy. You just
The
have
fun phase.
Whatever you want to do.
And my friend who took an 8th, he skipped this phase because he was like, I just realized something when taking shrooms, that nothing matters and none of us do matter either. This was, he took it on his birthday. So that's, yeah, definitely skipped this phase because he just, at the end, he came to the realization that nothing matters. And I was just like, dang, do I still want to take shrooms after that? But like, yeah, I can definitely see phase 6.
You do it. But this time, it feels like there's been a weight lifted off of your body. You're still pretty high from being on drugs.
But you on
but
the,
instead
yeah.
of existential dread looming over you, you get to enjoy being high. Because you conquered that existential dread. Eat yummy food and play fun video games. Whatever you do, you'll be so immersed in experiencing the current moment, it'll all feel so new to you. Before you felt
The
high
journey is
because of
over.
the drugs. But after those drugs wear
When did
off,
I start
you
eating
still
them
feel that
shits?
excitement. The high becomes real. You feel like you gained something meaningful from the mushrooms and worked through something that gives this feeling of being born again. The world just got a fresh restart and you want to take it by the neck and make it your bitch. You're not messing around anymore, big guy. And in my experience, this excitement for taking on life's challenges lasts for months beyond the mushroom trip. Not nearly as strong as in the current moment of coming.
Nah, I really do be
but
like
it
that
offers
with
a
edits, bro.
noticeably new perspective
Like,
on life. But eventually, throughout the coming months
Like,
of life, you'll see
I don't be
yourself
knowing
coming
what to
back
put
into
for
your
certain
human
parts.
nature, rebuilding all of those relations you broke down during the trip and settling back into your ego. When that happens, it's time for another mushroom trip. Okay, that's the video.
Okay.
Subscribe. Bye.
Okay. Nah, that was funny.
Stop relying.
And that was educational as well because like I got like a diet first experience and then I didn't try it again after that. Like it wasn't anything bad, it's just I have it like that for real. And yeah, I was high for like 10 hours. Because I took them near midnight. It was awake all night. Watched the sunrise. And I think I was finally able to sleep by 10. So yeah, that was... I feel like it was worth an experience. But it's not... It's definitely something I won't do more than... Like, if I were to do mushrooms it would be like 3 times a year just to like, I feel like just to see where my head was at. But like, nah, mushrooms got nothing on weed for me. But shoot, that was the video. If y'all are still here, I appreciate it. Y'all are goated, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we got more content coming. This is only the beginning. I try to tell y'all at the end. This is only the beginning. Just stay with me, and y'all are gonna be in for something. But I'm not gonna waste no more of y'all time. Click on another video. Keep the train going. Uh, I got reactions for days and other content fished out here and there as well. So subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the video, and tell me if what he said was facts. Like anyone who's taken mushrooms for real, I want to know like what is it like. But I'm gonna hurry up before my computer die. Y'all be great. Y'all be safe. Keep getting to that bag. Keep being a great impact, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.